That's why I always say to choose your role model wisely, you know. Choose the people them that you decide to listen to and follow through wisely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. It seems as if we're having some delay. It seems as if we're having some delay. Oh, it is breaking up. It's breaking up on TikTok. That's why I just do Facebook, you know, because the TikTok thing is too much with the breaking up. Too much with the breaking up, man. Yeah, go ahead, because I'm hearing you still. I'm hearing you still. So maybe, I don't know. It's breaking up on your side, but I'm hearing you clearly. Yes, as you were saying, you have to choose your circle wisely. Choose the people that, you know, is going to guide you in the right path. Trust me. Be careful of what you consume. As me always say, follow your inner guidance. A person can say something to you, but at the end of the day, you have to go within and see how you feel about what that person has said to you. You wait up and see. Because as I said to you, it's not everybody around you. It's for you. It's not everybody smile with you mean well. You know what I'm saying? Some people they pose as if they're working with you or for you, but it's against you. And you have to be careful. You have to go within, man. Boy, I've been talking to some people recently, and boy, based on the conversation, I'm like, boy, people totally, when I say, you have some people totally out of themselves, totally dependent on other people for like literally everything. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, no, man, no, it's not supposed to be like that. You have to make sure that this is your life, right? You are the one that have to make sure that everything goes right. You have to put in the work, you have to get stuff done. You cannot be depending on people like that. You get what I'm saying? You cannot depending on people like that. Yeah, Jobless, go ahead. Big smile.
Keep breaking up, I'll go out and come back in and see if that's what the problem is, yeah?
Okay, because I'm hearing you good still, but okay. It's a family member. If a family member is toxic, they will go out of my life. No one is special that they can behave a certain way, and I keep them in my life. Yeah, that's so true. I agree with that. Of course. 100. People free to talk, but if you know how, if you're to do as they say. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Gloria. But I really don't like what I'm seeing for real. And it's nothing under the sun. This has been going on for a long time. But boy, I wasn't so aware of it that this thing, it's it was so bad out here. It's really bad. Yes, Jobless, really, really bad. Are you hearing me, Jobless? I'm hearing some kind of noise. Really bad.
Breaking up a bit, didn't it?
No, it's not breaking up. I'm hearing it seems as if you're delaying.
Yeah.
It seems as if you're delaying because I'm trying to use this. I'm trying to yeah, it's delaying and mad. Lord of mercy. You know so what happened? You see what happened? End up in the live. You know, for some reason, whenever I go live using that phone, it always do that. I think it's just something has to do maybe try on a video call. Video call? Or you mean straight call? Because you won't be able to see him, it's just me's gonna see him, so it don't have to necessarily be video call, you get what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be video call. Probably call straight, innit? But you know the teach and learn pages also, and
who
not hearing what he's saying.
The biggest mafia ever. That's why they...
Alright, let me go live again. I think this phone, man. This phone here, whenever I live with it on TikTok, this is how it goes. Sometimes I wonder if it's just a phone. It's an Android phone still. Samsung. Get what I'm saying? Have you realized how all these Samsung phones, they are going in it? They are going and they can't do certain things no more. I don't know if you realize it. No, they're telling you that on the iPhone. So, if you don't have iPhone, soon you can't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? iPhone, because I even went trying to get some things sorted for the copies and sorted. It was giving so much trouble because it was a Samsung phone I'm using. You get what I'm saying? Oh, he's telling me, oh, it's if iPhone is better. You get what I'm saying? So 2 Tuesdays soon you say all the Android phones not working. I think they say by now and I don't remember which month they are getting rid of all the 3G phones or 4G phones. So you got to have 5G up. Oh really? Lord of mercy. These people not easy. Yes, Nokia 3310. Talk the truth. 100%. 100%. I was looking at one yesterday. You think it's joke? One of them phone. Yeah. No joke about it. Alright, so let's see. See, the TikTok thing is not working. It just out and in. So as I was saying, got this distractions. As I was saying, my people, you have to be able to make your own decision. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by anyone telling you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Come on, my people. You have to be in charge of yourself. You get what I'm saying? As I said, I see this. A lot of people is not even aware because they're so caught up. You understand me? And because they're so caught up, they're not even aware of what's going on, my people. Let me tell you something. And I have to say this publicly, because nobody can come to me with no foolishness. I am for the people. You understand me? DJ Grace took off boss is for the people. I am for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say, oh, DJ Grace is talking to someone that I don't talk to, so I ain't gonna talk to DJ Grace. That is your business. That has nothing to do with me. And what you and someone still has nothing to do with me. Because guess what? We are all adults, you know. And at the end of the day, we must know how to start certain things out. As I always say, you don't have to be friends with nobody. You don't have to be on the phone. You don't have to hire and buy. But just make sure, say, let peace reign. Let peace reign. So if even you're in the same space and you have eye to eye, you're not supposed to make up your face or want cuss. No, you're not supposed to have something's supposed to go on. As much as people who fight me, I don't have them in here, so none at all. None at all. I don't want them in my space. I'm not gonna for them space, but if me and them happen to in the same space, I know how to control myself. You get what I'm saying? Because here so is clean and free. I have nobody up in here, so nobody whatsoever. You get what I'm saying? Yes. And if you always say if you're going through a situation where you are here and have somebody name or whatever, and you're feeling some type of way, you know, so you have to go back to the drawing board because that's not supposed to be happening. As I said before, you don't have to be friends because I don't work with friends. You get what I'm saying? I don't work with friends because once upon a time, that's something that I used to have in my mind and call people my friend. It don't work. Friend is a curse word, so I don't use friend. You understand me? I work as a team. We're here to work together. I serve you and you serve me. No strings attached. You get what I'm saying? Nothing personal. We're here to serve. So at the end of the day, no friends. We ain't no friends. We're here to serve each other. We're working together. You understand? We have a dream. We work together and accomplish it for the better for us and other people and the next generation. So that is it. You get what I'm saying? That is it. Period. So at the end of the day, you don't have to be friends sitting on the phone talking for hours and chatting. Because people who sit down and chat, them always chat to them find something to talk, but them not supposed to talk. Yes, you always find something to say that you're not supposed to say when you sit on the phone and chat. I mean, I always say this, and it's true. The same person that bring out bone, they're going to bring in bone. The same person where I bring out the message, receiver, they might bring it. You understand me? So at the end of the day, I am very observative. So if you're going to come to me and you're going to say grace, that person you tell me this, and you're constantly coming to me and say, boy, that person you tell me this, you must have been saying something, make the person put some kind of trust in you, why them feel like them can continuously come into you and tell you something about grace or anybody else's business. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So if you have somebody in your life and they constantly like coming to you with, with news every time, ask yourself the question, why that person or what that person feel, what energy them feel, or what this person has been telling that person, why them feel so secure that this person, them can constantly come up to this person with people business. That middleman must be saying something as well. Just think about it. So when you come to me and remember, say you, me a pray now. Really and truly. Thank you for enlightening me, but I'm praying you too. If you're going to get up every day and come to me, I'm going to pray in you. What? Oh my gosh. What this person has been saying, make that person constantly coming into them. They must be saying something in it. So I'm going to pray you, like seriously. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we don't have time for no foolishness. My people, there is so much thing to get done. So much thing to accomplish. So much thing to get done in our real life. So at the end of the day, we don't have these times, man. Don't waste times and waste your energy doing some things that, boy, you won't benefit you or anybody. Cause more problem. Lord of mercy. Big up on yourself. If you wanna touch the this live button, Jason, you can touch this live button and come on this live. Because TikTok over here just jumping up and down. Big up everybody on the TikTok still, but you understand me, it's breaking up really badly. It's kind of mad. You get what I'm saying? People need to ring me for something constructive if they come to chat about other person. Yeah, we don't have time for those type of things, We don't have time for those type of things at all. Yeah, so if you wanna come on the Facebook Live, feel free. You understand me? There is so much work to be done on self. Lord of mercy, what time? Right now I have some stuff to be done online. I have a book that I'm reading. Lord of mercy, I'm doing some kind of research. Boy, right now I'm standing here. I am standing strong because I'm kind of sleepy. There's so much thing that I'm doing. I'm like to myself, what time these people really get though? What time do you get to be sticking your nose in people's business? I always say this. Well, Lord of mercy, you people not easy, man. You're not easy at all. You understand? The oppressor see that you lot are so distracted. You're so much thing them have planning. Lord of mercy, you're so much thing them have planning. Because you're so distracted. Them so distracted. Yeah, them telling about, yeah. They want everything to go digital currency, right? So we can go cashless, right? And you sit down and you wonder how these people will be able to accomplish this. And you don't see what's going on. My people. Let me just give you a little hint. Look in Jamaica right now. It's been 4 robbery in 1 month. Bank brings ATM. You don't think nothing fishy right there, so my people, I don't know. People are so distracted. Lord of mercy. People are so distracted. Nobody picking up what's going on. Everybody's so distracted. Lord of mercy. How they always say this, walking around like headless chicken. Lord of mercy. But all me can say, my people, just make sure say you have a plan right now. Because if you don't have a plan, a headway out, you're not going to fall in the trap. Seriously. Seed will be your money. Then it goes digital. You get what I'm saying? It's just mad. It's just mad what's going on out there right now. But you got to be focused. You got to be focused. I have a clip I want to play as well, you know. But I'm going to play it later on the Teach and Learn page. So look out for it. You know that clip you sent me last night, Jason? It's a powerful one, you know. Very powerful one. I'm going to have it running later on the Teach and Learn page. Very powerful one. You get me?
A great thought begins on the front line by seeing something different with a shift of the mind's eye. Yes, I. In the middle of every difficulty, I opportunity. Don't wait for a miracle. Don't wait for a miracle. Your whole life is a miracle. Don't wait for a miracle. Don't wait for a miracle. Your whole life is a miracle. Took off Empire Team. We're the dream. Living life with a dream. DJ Chris, she on the place. She got the blueprint. She got the cosmic cotton. You know what's up with you? That's just this. Just eating up while I strip. Cosmic cotton. Universal. Oh gosh. God, what a dream. Where you dream. Dream.
Your whole life is a miracle. Big up them on the TikTok. Big up everyone that is tapping. Big up on yourself. TikTok moving away on this page. Lord of mercy. Big up to all who tapping. I can't even see your name properly, but big up on yourself. Keep tapping over there. Keep sharing. Lord of mercy. Welcome, Jason. Jobless. Yeah. Jobless. Just talk up a little bit. Let me hear if TikTok can hear. You sound low a little while.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, that better.
Yeah, man. TikTok.
That better.
Big up Rebecca. Big up Barry. Big up everybody on the live. Love to all.
Yeah, you were saying what you were saying on the TikTok, but the TikTok was chipping out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, you have to realize, that, the ones that leading the people, what we call the shepherd,
Put the phone
they're
close.
leading our people into blindness. We have to know when the heart of man become what it becomes, because, people use their brain, but they're not using their heart, So, just like how you see people, they're educated and them right and whatever, but they know certain tricks and them do them things. So it's the brain that they have. They have the brain, but they don't have the heart.
And it's only few people who think and feel from their own heart and soul, you know, and work from that place. So we have people who, they have brain, so this is how me see things, this is what I want, and you know what happened. That's like a computer, that's like a machine. Because that's the difference with us and a machine and a computer. The computer, the machine have no heart, no empathy, no feeling to say okay. And that's what enough of our people are working from, you know, the brain. It's not connect with the heart, you know.
That's true.
You know what gonna come from that. Just like me say, if you make a cake and you leave out certain ingredients, what's gonna happen is what put in gonna come out in the end is how it mold is gonna come out. So who are molding the people today? You know? And that's the mindset. That's why we can't stop, you know? That's why we have to be on the front line and do what they do. We can't let that take our mind away, you know? We already know how they create their madness.
That's true. That's true. That's true. 100%. 100%. I want to share this. And the reason why I'm sharing it, because it's my secret, oh, it's my secret, but I'm sharing it because I want to show you how we have to think out the box and think critical and be creative. We can't just think about one way. We have to always have a plan B. If A don't work, boy, I'm stuck. No, you have to have plan B. I'm going to share it. Some people might see it as funny, but I praise myself for it. Anyways, you know that yesterday I was on a TikTok live and I was about to bake my sweet potato pudding of all the ingredients. Make it everything solid, you know, man. Pan ready for throw it in and grease up pan, you know. You know what happened. To my realization, the oven not light. Good oven, because I remember I'm not baking now. The last time I baked was last year, so the stove is ready to be brand new. The oven not working, it wasn't lighting, none at all. I was there, I'm like, I was on the live and in the battery, I did, I said, everybody I wait this way, come out. I'm like, wow, what am I gonna do? I'm saying, now give up. Something, I must can do something. What are we gonna do it? Yeah, so why the pan is there? The pan was wide enough, could fit on the stove, and the 4 burner can turn on for light under that big pan. You know why I do? I just grease that pan. Butter it up and everything. Show the mixing it. Cover it up with the foil. Turn on the 4 burner and turn them down low. And just keep turning it. Keep turning the pan. You know, so my cake come out nice. The pudding come out very nice. And the stove was in the oven. I'm saying, no, I cannot throw away this thing here because when I taste it, you know, man, it's like it. I'm like, boy, you don't go want to be spongy, you know, because you can taste everything, it's ready, you know. I say, boy, I can't throw this. The oven not lighting. And I say, I'm going to be creative. And I'm so proud of myself for that, because there are some people that, then probably that chuck it. You get what I'm saying? We don't think out the box and say, oh, whatever we can do, forget this done. And I said, this something bacon nice. You get what I'm saying to you? Some people, there is always a way out. And you are the creator, man. Use up the mind, man. Use up the mind. Where there's a way. Come on with it, Rebecca. And when you say job list that people they have the brain, they think, but they don't connect with the heart. So that's why people just they do things. You might do something for somebody, and them say, boy, I love it because you do this to me, and I appreciate it. But them don't really sit down and come and say, boy, that person that do this to me, man. Boy, I really appreciate that person, and I hold it to them heart, you know. So that's why you see people really Them move the kind of way there. Them not attach no feeling to nothing at all. Them just having in them head like say, oh, you do this to me, so you're obligated to do it or whatever the circumstances is. You understand me? I say, so you realize that people just move away, them not have no feeling towards whatever. The same feeling you want to call love. If you don't really love a person, you not behave differently. So when you say love, you don't really love. If that word you're using say love, if you really feel a connection there, that true connection the way you're supposed to feel. Lord of mercy. You know what I'm saying? So we have the wrong concept. I thought you was going to say you left out the flower. Oh no, Rebecca. Oh no. Oh, that's the main thing in it. Oh my God. It wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Oh no. You must be joking right there. You could have left out the flower, the main source. No man. She joking there, right? She joking.
Oh man.
You could also steam it. Okay. Okay. Well, I never know that 'cause it was my first time anyways. You get what I'm saying? But this I say, you know what? I'm gonna share it, Let me share it. Let me share it. In case anybody pop up in the same thing and say, what me I go do? You understand what me I say? Yeah. The main source. Yeah, jobless.
Yeah, man, so if you just keep spreading, keep teaching the people them realize the person that's telling you something, or you feel when him tell you that, and would you like that to be done to you? You have to question things with yourself, how it make you feel, else you're gonna reap all of that with him, which we see, because things only go on for a time. It always come to where it fruit. It always come to fruit. Always. As we said, everything move, nothing rest. Nothing rest. So it always gonna come to where it fruit.
Yeah.
You have to know what you are always putting in. Is that what you want out? As we know, so above, so below. So what you are getting below is what's above. That's also above, so below means. The above is what you can't see. The below is what you see. So when you look and say, okay, this is what I get. Oh, no, is this what I wanted? No. So there's something you're doing wrong. And all that happen with you, whoever make you think that way and feel that way, it's all to do with that. But like me say, people don't understand the principle of life. So them now will stop make the mistake or miss up until them come to that. Because my mistake in life was me not understanding the fundamental, that's why I always put it to the electric. If you don't know electric, you're gonna always be electrocuting yourself until you come to your realization saying, okay, this is what I did and that caused that and that caused that. But
Yeah.
if you don't want to go through that, then you basically have someone who already done what you want to know. And that's why we say it's good to have a mentor, someone who already done it. Like if you want to learn mechanic, what you do? You find somebody who is a mechanic. If you want to learn plumbing, what you do? Find somebody who knows plumbing. And that's how it go. That's why you have to have an objective in your life. You have to have a goal. You have to know what you want to achieve.
Exactly. 100%. You have to know what you want to achieve. That's why I always say, if you don't know, boy, you'll be easily led,
Yeah.
You'll be easily led. If you don't know, you'll be easily led. And I realize this as well, I realize this. And it's when me start repeating it over and over, me really realize, say, boy, but your husband, you was you have experienced this before, you lived this before, where me say, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a goal and working towards it, you fall in on somebody else's plan. I have been there before. And when me really I repeat it these days, I start looking back and say, but Grace, you have been there, so you prove it. So I see where you say go. If you not have anyway right now, somebody is gonna lead you. Thanks for the gifts and the tapping. You know what I'm saying? If you know, if you don't know what you're about, man, I'm telling you, that is it. If you is either you gonna be in is either you gonna be in control of your mind or somebody else will. When you hear a person say, boy, me don't know what to do, me na crossroad, you know, say, them they in control of their mind. And you're supposed to always know what direction to take. You're supposed to always know. You understand? Because are you in the situation and you best know. We can tell you, say, okay, do this, do that, but you know, like in an abusive relationship, and you may go to somebody about it and them can say left the man or steal the man or whatever, but you know what's best for you. You know why you know the situation, so you mean you don't know what to do. You get what I'm saying? So anybody can come and tell you anything what to do. Been there, done that, so I know. Yes.
So you have to know self, you know? You have to know who you are. That's why that's the most important knowledge, you know? Self-knowledge. You know, because somebody create a car. What was a car created for? For the road. You create a boat, a ship, that is for the water. A plane, you know what that is for. So imagine you create a car and you have the car in the water. You're damaging the car. If you take the boat or the ship on the road, what's gonna happen? And it's the same thing when that's why we're messing up, because we don't know who we are. So we can't know what we are for, what our work is.
Yeah, true. True.
So until you know who you are, then you're gonna know your purpose.
100%.
Until then. Until then.
Exactly. We only offer advice. They have to act it. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I was talking to someone recently and I was telling them that, boy, you have to take up your business, man, and do what you got to do. And the person was literally getting upset at me. I say, you cannot depend on nobody to do what you have to get done. I'm saying these people are so, they're so used to depending on people to get things done for them. It's like crazy. When I tell them that the solution is you got to do it, you got to do it, you are the one got to do it. They get upset at you. I'm like, boy, man. I never know said this. Brainwashing me was so serious until me become aware of myself and start talking to people. I was like, whoa, I can't believe it.
It will be the same for me. It will be the same for me when I come to know myself and know this is who I am and this is what I'm here for. And, you know? Like, wow. All my people don't know what time of day it is. You know, let me say, this is not something where you can learn in school. This is not something where somebody can teach you. You have to apply yourself. You have to apply yourself. And then when it start reveal to you, you're going to understand it's not an outer thing, it's an inner thing.
Yeah.
Never an outer thing. It's in always. You know how things happen, you know how things work. You never get the effect first. It's never an effect first. It's always a cause. You start from in the energy field. You know? Yeah. You can't see it with your eye. Anything you can see with your eye, you know, so that's like the final. That's the final. Before you put the brick, it was in its raw form.
Yeah.
You must mix matter and put it together and put now one mold and then you see it form out. That's like the end product.
So that's why you said facts change, but truth not change. Because what you see, it can always be changed. You
That is
understand?
true.
Can always be changed. Yeah, and
That is
rearrange.
it.
That is the truth.
That is it.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
It's like 9 plus 9 equal 8. Wherever you go, that's what it is.
That's
You understand what I
true.
mean? And how did 9 come? It's just it's a symbol which is you yourself. It's something that can't be changed. That is the truth. That's why when we speak, then we tell say English is this. No, but the real language is symbolism. You have to understand symbol. That's why when you dream, you see all these things in your dream. Because that's the true you. But because we don't sit down and meditate on these things and ask ourselves these questions, like, oh, when I'm asleep and I'm in a different country, I still have a body. I'm having a dream, I'm in a different country, I still have a body, but this body is on the bed here. So what's going? So we don't have time to sit down and ponder upon these things. So these things can just reveal to you, like, because people don't know when you ponder on things. I'm pondering on it for a long time. It's like a chicken and an egg. It's in its raw form, but the more you ponder upon it and concentrate on it, it become like in the egg, it was that liquid. And then after 21 days, you see a chicken coming like, whoa! So that's how it reveals to you. You can like, whoa, I never get it. But we have too much going on. We have to go to work. We have to have this person problem for our head. We have to. So the real things will never come through. Will never. So you never solve no problem. Never. No real problem. Like life problem. So you understand, okay, this is what caused that. Okay, this is what caused that. Okay. So now I can stop it. Not the why. You know that everybody knows this is what happened. This is no. What's the why? Why? Because the why is the unseen, Yeah, that's the cause. And that's what we always deal with, the why. We know what happened, but we need to know why. Until we know why, we will never be able to,
That is it. The root cause, of course.
The root.
Yes, sir.
The
Got
root,
to know. All right, so my mates.
Hi, remember, you are God conditioned as man, spirit having a human experience. That is the divine intelligence energy source, which is the eye and soul of all things, conditioned in the physical body. You are here just to be and to serve, to create and to multiply. As life continues, we keep returning to repeat the same cycle of life. So live, learn, and teach. Thank you.
Living life, loving, hopeful, ever clean. All you think and all you feel, create your state of being. All you think and all you feel, whenever you say I am, come on in.
Bring it back.
And to be 99 and a half.
That is it. That is it. That is
That
it.
is it.
That's 99 and
It
a half.
won't
Wonder
do,
what
you know. Won't do.
That's a powerful dream right there you have, you know. That's a really, really powerful dream. You see the dream that she said she had? That's a powerful dream right there. You understand?
Well,
Just to show you, say you in control. That's what I say. You're in control. I had a dream last week. I was in a forest and a lion came walking towards me. At first I felt afraid, but then I smiled and put my hand out and was choking him. If I did not let go of the fear, he would probably attack me. That's a powerful dream right there. It's a powerful dream right there. Cause you know, so the lion are the king of the jungle, you know, the most brave, the bravest.
Christina.
You know, so when you can reach out and conquer a lion, boy, Lord of mercy,
Yeah, man.
Lord of mercy, powerful dream, man, powerful dream. You understand? You overcome anything. You will overcome. You are going to be overcoming everything that's coming your way. Just have no fear.
That is showing your balance. You are balanced in yourself, you know. In yourself, you are balanced.
Yeah.
Because that's the only work we have to do. Overcome ourselves to the fullest. As we say, we have 12 faculties which we have to bring them all to its highest. You understand what I mean? That's when the 360 degree, you fully complete, align, and living at your highest. And all you're going to know these things is through your subjective. So when you go in your dream and you see you running away from something or someone or whatever, you know something not right. So
Yeah, for real.
So when you know like a lion is an animal where you're gonna fear that animal unless you have the knowledge of your balance in yourself, then you will walk up to a lion. So if in your dream you see yourself choking a lion, like you know, that is telling you you are there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nads. Lord of mercy, absolutely. I love that dream. I love that dream. Like boy, like I got two vision and I saw two people in the vision. Like it was like two different vision, you know. But one person, that person in reality, definitely out of themselves anyway. So that was more like a confirmation. But the next person, what I see, it was so surprising. But you know what? I'm going to watch that vision anyway. You know, I'm not going to talk it out. I'm just going to watch it. You get what I'm saying? Because my spirit don't show me that person they want to work on themselves anyway. So me dreaming to certain things, I'm just going to watch to see what's going to play. Do you understand me? Grand Rising, Yuna. Grand Rising, Joy. Grand Rising, Christine. Welcome to Teach and Learn. Just post a share. Big up everybody on the TikTok. Thanks for tapping. Thanks for gifting. You get what I'm saying? All right. Up and forward. So let me drop another song.
Wake up, my people. Get conscious of what's going on. Get conscious of what's going on. Don't let money dark me or blind you. I want you to enjoy the see what I want. You people be now what's going on. I want you to enjoy the see what I want. The people be now what's going on. Lead up. Keep up with one and yeah. Keep up with one and keep up with all. On people be on them who are we on me. And for my mental be them so on me. Midnight, what's going on. Midnight, what's going on.
see what are going at all. Let's say we need to help each other. We need to help each other to see what are going. You see what they do to you just now? You saw they flick you like that because you're rocking. I don't know what's going on with Facebook and TikTok, you know. I'm telling you, they want to control us, control the energy, even through this media. I'm telling you, anytime you see me like stand still, cause you know me can't stand still, you know. Me have to rock my body. When time I stand still, it's alright. I start to rock. As you start to rock like that, it start to freeze up, and that's something else that start happening like a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Boy, these people not easy, oh. They're not easy. Pick up yourself up. We have to help each other to see what are going on. Feel free to come on the live, whether TikTok or Facebook. Feel free to touch the button and come on the live if you want to share. Whatever you want to share with us today, teach and learn. I am here to learn something new. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to learn from you as well. So at the end of the day, feel free. Let me read our next poem coming from this book by Una All. This one is called Her Beauty Waits. Oh, this poem is talking about me. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Her heart of gold is embodied in her soul as she sits in a space of her own. Others lurk as they pass by, but she doesn't clinch or make a sound. Her presence of peace enters each one who want to be like her. Many wonders about her heart of gold. The burden she carries, you will never know. Not unless you are there to witness what has been thrown her way. Her strength and love of God, that's what has carried her through. Blessing arise at her door, and her presence of God makes her whole. If you look within her eyes, grace will lead you to the window of her soul. Her beauty ways capture the peace that lies within the depths of her soul. Lord of mercy. This one right here is definitely talking about me, Grace. So yes, so please everyone, go and get a copy of this book, Exist in Time by Una All. Support the movement. You know what I'm saying? Support the movement with people. You can buy a couple of copies because it's cheap. It's available on Bandcamp. You can buy it and give us gift and all of them stuff. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a nice gift to give to a child or whatever. Yeah. So we're here on the front line. You understand what I say? We are here as the solutionists, as you can see. We're outside. Lord of mercy. I'm going to drop another song by Edless.
This is a comfort food. You keep on using your head. What you think is a good food if I'm dead? No matter what you do, no matter what you wanna say, you can't use the words and big action. And that make you know that man. But alright, a man can say anything, but an action make you know who is in. I got no time. What is it? Action. Speak louder than words. All you say, I already heard. Please bring your name, so you have like me. The things you do, till you come back to want you. The things you promise you never did give. You will owe your back, say you are live. You know me, then with them, none at all. What you say? You walk up to people, you might know the people them back at this mark. Let's not them fear them speak loud and words. All you say, I already heard. Will spread your name, so you have a lot.
So you're the light. So you're gonna lie in there, or you spread your bed, them say you spread your bed rough, you lie down in there rough, what you plant, you reap, what you put out, you get back. That is it. Pick up yourself, Troy, Gloria. I love this song by LS. Action. I saw you know them, you know. Not by the words.
You know,
Then
and that's
can
how it
fix the
goes.
word that's nice as how they want to fix it, but the action, tell you who they are.
Because as
Yeah.
we know, if a person tell you something or whatever I'm saying, you know that's only maybe a 5% really. And really is what he's thinking deep within, where him not really tell you. That is the realness. That's why when you see what everything turn out to be, you don't need to ask any question. And you will be able to tell, is it him just not understanding that what is causing what? Or is, so when you know that's the only way. There's
Yeah.
no other way. I don't question nothing anymore like that. I know. So that's why I just work on myself 24/7. I don't leave myself to no one. I use me. Because if me not use me, then I can be used. So
That
when
is
me
it.
come down to that, no say, yo, I don't have to expect nothing from nobody, no time. It's me. He's a whole, I'm a whole. We all a whole. We all fully equipped. It's just that I know and he might just don't know. And that's all I do. So I say, I remind people of who they are. I ain't giving nobody anything. And nobody ain't giving me nothing. I'm just reminding you of who you are. And if you want to change, you gotta change the thinking. You have to.
Yeah.
So even when you have said this and you have said that, if deep inside you ain't, because it's what's deep inside count at all times.
Yeah.
So even when you tell me this, you say, oh, you're the fool, Jah, me fool, Jah. No, you never fool me. You fool you. I only fool me if I do the same thing too. Or the same thing I go on inside me. And that's what people think, say, oh, them can cheat somebody. No, you can't cheat nobody. You cheat you and him cheat him. Because of our wrong thinking, our wrong way of thinking. Because it's just the thinking, the deep thinking. You will say, oh, you look nice. Oh, I like your dress. Oh, I like your pants, whatever, I like this. But deep inside you don't.
You know what the
And
good
what,
thing is?
and what deep inside
You know what the
you're
good
supposed
thing
to say?
is? You know what the good thing is? It doesn't matter what you say, how you say it. Me feel you. You see the energy where you come with? Me use it to identify you.
I eat
So
that.
that is it.
I eat that.
You understand what I say?
I eat that.
And that is it for me. And I'm not going with anything else than what I feel inside. I only go within. That is it. Doesn't matter how you say, doesn't matter what you say. It's just like you have some people come speak out how them feel and the government not like it. And them send man come page you and you make a video and say you're sorry. Really? We're not really sorry, but we know say you make it because you want to save your life, but you're done you done so you feel. You get what I'm saying? So you apologize. The Prime Minister and you know say, guess what? That'll come out of your lips. Because your real intention don't come out already. You get what I'm saying? It is it. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying?
And so as long as
It's
a
them.
part they're good, you're good.
So we try them by the spirit, you know. Try them by
Yeah,
the spirit. And that's the right way to try them by the spirit.
that's the only way.
You understand me? Try them by the spirit.
When I
That's how you
feel
know
you,
them.
then no matter what you say, you could have said the beautifulest way. If you not feel you, that's it. That's it. You have to feel it, man.
Yeah. Grand Rising Ambassador. How you doing? Hope all is well. We're live on the Facebook and we're live on the TikTok. Maybe if you try to come on the TikTok live, it may bounce you off because it not going good. You maybe want to come on the Facebook live on the Grace Chosen Hilton page and come on the live if you want to come. We're covering a lot of things on a whole, you know? Covering a lot of things. So you could come on the Facebook, Grace Chosen Hilton, Or it'll be easier for you to come on the live there. TikTok playing up. Lord of mercy.
Remember, the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Remember that. Always remember that. Yeah, man. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am pure consciousness. I'm pure imagination. I am that I am. I am the flower. I am not the bread. I am the flower. The bread come out of I am.
I'm not the bird, I am the flower. Grand Rising, Ambassador. How are you doing today? Greetings. How are you doing today? You know, we're talking about, yeah, we're touching on every little thing today. Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Are you hearing me?
Hello?
Oh, really? Oh, you're not hearing me, but I am hearing you clearly.
Hello?
Wow, he's not hearing me at all. He's not hearing me.
Okay, you can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. You probably have to come on the
It seems
okay.
the moment I came up, your video quality, your video started pausing, started going on slow motion. That's TikTok for you.
Yes, that's TikTok for me, innit? I'm the Teach and Learn page for some reason. So maybe you should come on the Facebook Live. Just come on the Facebook Live on the Grace Chosen Hilton page. Are you want me?
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a link to your I'm gonna send a link to your WhatsApp. Okay. And I'm trying to add person as well on the Facebook Live. It's not working. I'm getting a link from Rebecca. I'm getting a link from Barback. But you send the link, but then you're not on the page. Come back on the live. Oh, there you are. Welcome.
Only love.
Pure love.
Pure love.
Yeah. Grace, Jason, that dream was deep. Honestly, it was deep. Like, I've never dreamt of a lion before, but I was there in the forest. I was actually there. But it was crazy because, you know, it was approaching me, but I could see that it had its head slightly down, and it looked angry, like it was going to attack, and it was moving slowly, you know, like they're going to pounce. And as soon as it comes forward, I'll just put my hand out. I'm sure he tried to grab my arm with his mouth, and I got more the hand and just stroked him, and he just went on the floor, and I was just stroking him. It was,
yeah.
Honestly, it was a crazy dream. Never dreamt about a lion before, but I was really, really proud of that dream. Yeah, I was proud of that dream. It just made me so happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think?
Show that you're in control, Rebecca. You're in control. It's a good dream, man. It's a powerful dream, innit?
I actually do believe that it was like kind of telling you, like, face your fears, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think that was the message.
You nearly there.
Do you want some tablets? Do you want some tablets?
Yeah, man, I drink some with you, man.
You know, it's some beetroot. It's beetroot smoothie, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I thought it was the cherries, Grace.
Oh no, it's beetroot. It's beetroot. So you know when you drink this, you gotta drink a lot of water because the beetroot is strong in it.
Yeah. Yeah, beetroot it's good for your blood.
Yeah.
Very
100.
good for your blood, yeah. I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
like beetroot, yeah,
I've
definitely.
been taking a lot of that, you know. Yeah, I love my beetroot. And also, string bean is good as well. It's good source of iron, just like beetroot. String bean is
Yeah,
very, very good as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see any comments, Jason?
Nope.
I cannot see any comments
I
whatsoever.
can't.
Like, I'd like to see who's commenting, but I can't actually see any. It's just like the screen's frozen. So,
Yeah, you'd have to have a different phone. All right, big up yourself, Nash. Big up Pastor Cashier. You'd have to have a
yeah.
different phone to read the comment. That's how it is.
What, like a Nokia 3310?
No, it'd have to be one of them.
Do you know, I've actually still got a Nokia 3310 in my drawer, so yeah, that's my backup phone, do you know what I mean? But apparently, somebody in Jamaica told me that if they get caught with a Nokia 3310 in Jamaica, they'll get arrested for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you know the reasons behind that, isn't it? Because they're untraceable.
You're right. They want to say it's them phone the scammers using, innit?
Well, like you said, they want you to, like, you know, upgrade your phone, and I want to degrade my phone right now. Do you know what I mean?
Welcome, Kenny Pop.
Hi,
Welcome.
Tinny Pop. But yeah, it's good to see your story this morning, Jason. You're on it with the seeds, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? You've got all sorts growing at the moment, you know,
It's not my
all sorts of
she's, you know.
bell peppers, cabbage, everything.
It's
Do you
not
know what I
mine.
mean? So yeah,
It's not mine.
it's
I'm
not
just
yours.
I'm just promoting the love, you know.
Yeah, that was
Promoting
nice.
the
When
love.
I saw this man, I was like, wow, look at it. Because I was going to go outside today and do teach and learn outside while I was like cleaning up and planting and stuff. But when I
Yeah.
got there, it was too chilly. I don't like the chilly at all. It
Tell
was
me
too
about it,
chilly.
Grace. I keep trying to go out there,
It's
but
too
that,
chilly. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do teach because
oh,
it was going to be, I was going to do teach and learn out there. And but boy, it's too chilly, man.
do you know
Let me
what?
wait till it comes.
As soon as that wind, like that cold chill, just dies down, it's like that little bit of sunshine just gives you that motivation, doesn't it? And you just want to get out there and
Yeah.
it just gives you that natural energy source, doesn't it? It's brilliant. Like, it's so boosting, the sunshine. But yeah, when it's no joy, is it, to work out there when it's,
Thanks for
you
tapping.
know, raining, chilly, do you know what I mean? So we've got better days to come, do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's all good. We've got the lighter nights next week, haven't we? Sunday, the clocks go forward.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why I've been going to bed really early, Grace. Like, you know, I miss quite a lot because I'm just drifting off to sleep about 8 o'clock at night now.
That's why you're dreaming the
There's a lot.
lion dream.
I want to get back into that dream. And then, do you know what? It's just refreshing to wake up at like 5 in the morning. Do you know what I mean? And feel fresh, you know?
Yeah.
So I like when it's springtime, I like to be up at them times. Do you know what I mean? Like, as soon as daylight has broken and you hear the birds. Because I went out there the other morning, I was like, whoa, why is it so noisy out here? And they always wait for me every morning to feed them. Do you know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
Sun
So
and you go to sleep when it goes down. So, you know, the clock changed. So, you know, so even when you're going to be finding yourself going to bed a little bit earlier.
yeah.
Me, I don't really want the time like that. Even last night, yesterday I was busy getting so much stuff done. And when I look, I was like, boy, it's 11 o'clock already.
Yeah.
Boy, I was like, whoa.
It's
Sometimes I don't
not,
watch the clock, man.
it's not planned. Do you know what I mean? It's not planned to go to sleep early, but you know, when you can just feel your eyes rolling and you just need to sleep, That's your
Yeah.
body's telling you just need that rest. So yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, it's just better to get up. You know, even if you've got nothing to do,
Pick up
it's better to
yourself,
get up.
Marcel.
You know what I
Welcome.
mean? But
You
yeah,
take medication.
what happened? What happened to the other
Pick
caller,
up.
Ambassador?
Okay, I'm not sure. I sent him the link still. I sent him the link.
Have you ever had a dream about a lion, Jason or Grace?
Yeah.
You're stealing my dream.
I'm a dreamer, you know? I'm a dreamer. I'm always
Yes, I
dreaming.
don't quite I don't quite remember. Could be, could be, could be. You understand?
It was very powerful, but you know when you have that dream and then it just makes you feel different throughout the day. It was a big impact. It was, yeah, something was just different about it. Do you know what I mean? I just think it was very powerful. So yeah, I was just grateful to have dreamt about a lion. So yeah, whether
Yeah,
it's a sign or whatever, do you know what I mean? But I'd take it more as, you know, like face your fears. Do you know what I mean? I'll take it as that, you know. But then again, they say that when you dream, you're actually in your reality. So
That's
like it's real. Like they
that's
say,
the
when
reality.
you dream, that's the only time it's real. Like this isn't real now, but when you dream, it's actually real.
Mm, mm. It's telling
Y-
you
yeah,
about yourself, where you are in your mental state.
Yeah.
And you will understand like what you need to do to like adjust more, you know?
Mhm.
Like in the dream, you see like, oh, I was a bit scared, but then I, you know, and everything work out nicely. So that is just telling you, you have some little adjustments to do in
Yeah.
yourself, you know? So more
Do you know what it was?
meditating, more.
It was more like I stayed composed. I didn't show the fear, although I felt it inside a little bit. I didn't show the fear in my face, like you know, like one of them. I just composed myself, although I felt it a bit inside. I didn't show it because I think if you're going to show that fear, then you know,
yeah,
yeah, like I said, it would have sensed the fear and then would have probably attacked, isn't it? So yeah, it was all about composure, really. I think. Do you know what I mean?
That's where you have more knowledge than what you would know. Because in
Mhm.
other dreams, if you was to dream something like say not a lie about something, you would be maybe scared, you know. But now
Yeah.
check yourself now. How am I when it comes to knowledge? How am I is when it comes to say, am I stable? And you can tell, because
Yeah.
that's what it's trying to tell you. And
Mhm.
you just need to adjust little here, little there.
yeah.
You know,
When you get a dream, you know, you can see where you is in a reality because even I get a vision recently, like I was in this truck, but I was at the back, yeah, and it was all foamed out. It was like three of us in the back, and it turned over, went down the gully. It was it went down the gully. It was like a river, like. And it's like in the dream, it was slipping towards the water. And in the dream, I said, like I was saying, stand still, don't go no
Mhm.
further. Just when the truck does boom. You understand? It stopped right there because I said, stand still. I said, stand still. And the truck does stop right at the edge of the banking right there. And then nobody see that it was water. And I was like, look, we need to get out. It was right at the banking there, so I get out and walk on the little thin banking, go around, and I said, "Come, we need to drop the truck." And I said, if you lot know, it's not gonna do it. I'm just gonna climb up and leave you down, but I'm here to help you to pull the truck up. But if you don't want my help, I'm just gonna go."
Yeah.
And they was like saying, "But how we gonna do it? How we gonna do it? What we gonna use?" I said, "We can pull the truck up." You get what I'm saying? I said, "We're gonna pull the truck up," and I remember I would just walk away and say, "Listen, you lot not serious. I'm just gonna climb the hill and go up." You understand? And when I was having a dream, yeah, at that point I was dreaming when the truck was going down the hill. Someone tell me right at that time when I wake up and say, "Have you heard a big noise in the house?" I said, "No, I didn't hear it." It says something dropped off the dresser and fell on the ground. It was the same time I was dreaming. That was kind of mad in it. And I said, "Be still." You understand?
Yeah.
I tell the chucks they don't go no further because if we go into the water, we got drown or something. You get what I'm saying? So I look at it as me being in control as well. You
I
get what I'm
was
saying?
just gonna say, you just took the words out of my mouth,
Yeah.
Grace. Just as you said it, I was just gonna say it.
Yeah, look at it as being
It's about,
control.
yeah, you was in control of the situation, and then you had a solution quick time. Do you know what I mean? It was like
Definitely.
critical thinking, and it was trying to get a solution fast. Do you know what I mean? You know,
Mhm.
just
You know,
with the pudding in it, it was critical
you know,
thinking. You was like, by
Yeah.
hook or by crook, I'm going to get this done somehow. And all of a
Some,
sudden, your mind just starts thinking. It's like, wow, I've got to think quick time if I want to get this done. And
yeah,
it
because the thing
happens, don't
about
it?
it, listen, the thing about it, it didn't came to me to throw it away, to throw my pace away. I
Oh,
wasn't
that
going
was
to
it.
throw it away.
Yeah, but you know
That was
what?
not in my mind. I was saying,
No,
what could
because
I do because the oven not light? What else could I
because
do? And that's when
because
the next idea come up because the option to throw it away, I wasn't going to throw it
right,
away. I was going to find a way.
because that would never be an option, Grace. That would never be an option. Like you would
Exactly.
never give up, would you? Do you know what I mean? Giving up is not an option. Trying
No,
to
not
find a
for me.
solution around the problem. Do you know what I mean? So that's all it's about, really. Do you know what I mean? And look,
Absolutely.
you achieved it. You did it. You know, and that was your mind just thinking on emergency, like quick. What can I do now? And it was there. Do you know what I mean? It's always there, the solution. But in
Absolutely.
order to
yeah,
achieve it, you've got to think it as well. Do you know what I mean? To make it happen.
Yes.
and you're gonna have
Yes.
to want, you're gonna want it as well. You know, like your dream, yeah. It- it- Like I'm a person, I always follow up my dream, and because I have to see what the objective is. So
Hmm.
for your dream now, something gonna happen in your life. We're gonna look, but you're gonna realize that's what it is because already in the dream, that already
Yeah,
finished.
I know.
So
I know.
what's
I
Yeah,
know.
coming
Yeah.
in reality
yeah,
now, when it happens, you're gonna be able to put the dots together. I'm like, oh, now I see why I was a bit, then everything okay. You know, like
yeah,
there was a little awkwardness, then it was all, but it's the lion who played that out because you're gonna overcome something which within you, when you're not overcome it yet, but
yeah.
it's showing you because everything starts in the area, you know. So he's letting you know. So
Mhm.
even when it comes to be, you're gonna know, say, yeah, my subjective match the objective now because there was a, yeah, that's it happened to me. If it's my
Yeah,
dream that made me who I am today, what I see in my
that's
dream,
right.
I have to
Yes. Of course.
in my
Of
life. I'm like,
course.
oh, and it's
Of course.
one of my
100%.
dreams there.
And it's about the vision that you're having. Do you know what I mean? But you know when you touched on that earlier, Jobless, and you said about the sheep and the shepherd. Do you know what I mean? Like another way of thinking of it was the sheepdog, because you know the sheepdog that goes into the field, and just that one dog is in control of the whole flock of sheep. And how does that one sheepdog control the whole flock of sheep? You know, when they go round and then they get them in the pen and cage them in. It's like life, do you know what I mean? Because he's controlling them through fear. That one dog there is controlling the whole flock of sheep through fear, and it's the same as us getting controlled. Do you know what I mean? So that's another way to look on it as well, isn't it, really? Do you know what I mean? Just that one having all that control, and it was just fear that's controlling that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you've got to let go of fear, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? Face your fears and be in control of yourself. Do you know
As
what I
what
mean?
Jason said earlier, it is very important that you have even a little book like when you get your vision and you write them down and follow it up with you. That's so true because something always occur and you look back and say, boy, that was that boy. I'm happy to tell you,
Mhm.
God have mercy. Always.
Yeah.
Because always start in the dream world first before it manifests on the physical realm. So that's how it is. You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
and I
Yeah.
think everything, literally everything, just happens for a reason. There's signs, messages, and
Everything,
everything telling you
everything.
something all of the time. Do you know, like, have you ever, you've been in the house, yeah, and you've maybe had, a cup on the side or a glass on the side, and then you're like, oh, I really need to move that because I am going to knock that over. Tutus, what happens? You knock it over and it spoils something, do you know what I mean? So, you know, it did acted on that, and that's just instinct, because there's messages coming all the time at you, do you know what I mean? And a lot of people just disregard those messages, but you have to listen to your intuition, your inner self, don't you? Do you know what I mean? And just say, well, this is a message. I'm just gonna do it and move it, you know? So it's just a little example, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You're looking at that cup and you're thinking, I really need to move it, and then all of a sudden it's spilt over. It's too late. Do you know what I mean? Just act on it straight away. So I always listen to my inner self anyway. Do you know what I mean? My gut instinct is massive for me, because you know them feelings when you get it deep in your stomach. You know, them inner feelings, and you think, whoa, I've got to listen to this. And I do. I never disregard my gut feeling. I don't. It's given me too many signs, do you know what I mean? And it's very special.
That's the real, that's the real you. That's the part of you you need you need to learn to know. That's the part you need to get into tune with, and try to know that part.
Yeah.
Then listening to other people, listen to that.
Yeah.
Try to understand, work with it, and see, oh, you know, you get to know it like, oh, you know, your outer self. And you're like, whoa. This is what brings forth everything. So this is that's the brain you're talking to. That's your heart.
Yeah, of course.
I'm telling you, even recently, I was even recently, you know, I'm getting this indication not to do something. I'm saying, no, me I go test it, because me I feel this inner, you know. That's what I say, you know. I do it, and boy, instant reaction. I was like, okay, you understand me? I'm telling you, I always go within, and sometimes I test the waters too, you know. Yeah, man. Test the waters.
Always. Don't you get that feeling, Grace? You get that feeling, don't you? Do you know what I mean? And you actually think, I shouldn't be doing this. Do you know what I mean? And it's telling you, just don't do it.
Get familiar with it, yeah.
And if you go against the grain, that's what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? You've got to listen to your inner guidance. Do you know what I mean? It's giving you strong messages. So yeah, I just get that funny feeling right deep in my stomach. That's where I get it, and it's just like a light bulb, isn't it? It just switches on, and then you just act on it. Because it's no good.
You know?
It's no good crying over spilt milk, is it? After, do you know what I mean? So, you know, you can't cry over spilt milk. You've got to just get it right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Vendetta, Grand Rising. Pick up yourself. Lord of mercy.
But I
want to go within. That's it, 100%.
I had that message, you know, what was I going to say now? Yeah, see, sometimes this is what goes on in my mind, you know. I've got so much to say and then I can't get it out. What was it now? Yeah, that message, I received a message this morning about, you know, that thing on the phone, on your devices, what I sent to you two this morning, yeah? I had it off my friend who was actually at Farah's party, yeah? Anyway, at the end of the conversation, because he's like, if you don't know how to do it, I'll try and get it off your phone for you, but I've got an old device, and I worked it out anyway. It took me about an hour, but I actually worked it out and got it off there. And then he messaged me, and he put, teamwork make the dream work. and I was like, what? Like, he doesn't even know your song, Jobliss. You know what I mean? And that's what he put in the message, like, you know, because we kind of worked it out together, and then he put that at the end of the message, and I thought, wow, yeah, it really touched me, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, let me drop it.
Now I've got a rock, Jason. Teamwork, man, the teamwork. Dude, higher frequency. Down. Teamwork, make the teamwork. Teamwork, make the teamwork. Yeah, it's a lot of
Not like man, already in a hurry, never on time.
what you put in, you get out.
Dreamwork, met
The
the teamwork.
teamwork.
Of a vision, without a vision, the people will perish. Most definitely.
Exactly.
You have to have a vision.
Vision, your imagination, you know. Keep it going, your imagination, do you know what I mean? What they took off us as children, because yeah, when you're young and you have that imagination, you're so powerful, you know, as a child.
That's all.
And that's what that they rob it from school, do you know what I mean? They take that imagination away and then they think for you, do you know what I mean? So imagination is beyond knowledge, do you know what I mean?
They make you use it because it's not that you're not using it. They make you use it without you aware. That's what you're using. So you create, not knowing that's what you are creating out of anyway. Because it can't have no other way anyway. So it's when you come and understand that's what you've been doing all your life in ignorance, not knowing you have the razor cutting up everything, and the razor that you could be using to have a nice shave, a nice this and that, you're using it to cut up everything.
Yeah.
And that's what I came to when I came to my realization, like, wow, so I'm the electric that's blowing up the world, that could be lighting up the world. Oh my gosh. And that's when everything just, and I realized I got to work on myself now. I got to get my strength back intact, and it's all do by working on myself, change my way of thinking, change my way of feeling, or imagine how I see things, and yeah.
Do you know when you're well, when you sit down with children and you just watching them being creative, yeah? It's their little imaginations, isn't it?
Oh
You're
my
like,
God.
how are they doing that? How are they creating all this? You know, I'll sit the grandkids down and I'll be like, you know, just you can draw Nanny if you want, you know what I mean? Like, there was decorating a box for me, you know, and drawing themselves and me and their cousins and their aunties, do you know what I mean? And the creation was just like, wow, you know, age 3 and age 6, and I was like, I can't even be that creative no more. I think my imagination's been stripped. Do you know what I mean? You know, they do it without even thinking. Haven't you noticed? Children just do it without thinking. If you say draw a horse, yeah, they'll just know, and you can look at that and know it looks like a horse. Now, if I'm drawing a horse, I've got to think, and I'm like, whoa, that's looking more like a dog than a horse. Do you understand what I mean? But
now they might get them all, they're giving them all the tablets.
Their tiny minds, their tiny minds are powerful.
Very.
It's not tiny. I wouldn't call it tiny because they are living in their imagination.
They're tiny selves, should I say? They're tiny selves with their big minds.
That's what we get took out of. And because that is your right hemisphere, you know. And we get took out of and put in our left. which is the 5%.
Yes.
And that's what we call the logical. Kids,
Mhm.
they are in their illogical, which is the flour. They're still in the flour. We are
Yeah.
in the bread. You
Yes.
know that. So that's the difference with them. And when them go school, that's what they've been robbed.
Mhm.
You know, oh, your kid, oh, he's misbehaving, because that's how them take them out from over the right side to the left.
Yeah.
And then when they might become back 18, 20, or whatever, when something happen with them, like the two fighting now, then I'm like, and that's the best of them already gone. Imagine when you were 7 years old, your parents realize, oh, he like to in the farm. Your parents realize, oh, he's for that. And then put you in that area. When you become 17, 18, you're like a master. And you leave school 17, 18, your little brain just mess up. You have to go start all over again. You turn to drink, you turn to this, you turn to that.
Mhm.
And we don't blame the school. We just send another set in, and another set in.
Yeah.
Some gone to prison, some gone to dead house, some this, some that, and we don't, or we just send the babies in again, and next 10 years we get these out again, and it just continue. Madness. And nobody knows nothing about it. Because everybody going to work. I got to pay my bills, or I can't lose my job, else I'm like, oh my
but this is what I'm saying. All they teach you at school is a lot of rubbish. Like, it's literal rubbish that you don't need to be learning about. Like the churches, all of that they're teaching you is nonsense.
indoctrination.
Do you know what I mean? And do you know what? You've used your brain for all them years, and you feel like you've been robbed because you had so much more to give, but you've been brainwashed, literally, you know, trying to process all this information of rubbish that they're teaching you in the schools. That probably not even going in the garden to go and plant a seed. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not thinking critically like that. Do you know what I mean? All you're thinking about is homework. Oh, I've got to do my homework. I've got to do my exams. Like, everything is depressed. Everything is depression. Do you know what I mean? Like, give the children a break, you know? They don't need to learn it. And if they do learn it, learn them life skills. Do you know what I mean? Go and teach them how to use a washing machine, or teach them how to wash clothes over the bath, or do something constructive. Do you know what I mean? Like, history in schools are, like, I don't even know how they can be teaching that rubbish, honestly. And even Black History Month isn't even in, like, most of the schools, especially in Birmingham. Do you know what I mean? When I worked in the school in London, yes, Black History Month was in that school, but it was all races, do you know what I mean, in that school, yeah? But over here, there is no Black History Month, do you know what I mean? But do you know what? Do not be dependent on the schools, because you should be teaching them at home yourself. Do you understand what I mean? So don't be dependent on them to be doing that at the same time.
We shouldn't be sending them there, number one, because, you know, like I say, when them go to school, what they will get. When them come back out, what they become. We see it. Families messed up. Everybody messed up. There was a time when family used to be bond. There was bond with family, bond with community, bond with the whole thing. Where is it gone?
Yeah. Yes.
Where is it gone?
Absolutely. You know, it's I'm just so grateful. I was talking to my sister about it a few weeks ago. Do you know what I mean? How grateful and how proud we actually are today, like, having to live off the land and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Because we never had to buy anything. It was all grown in our gardens. Do you know what I mean? You know, my dad and my granddad had allotments, and they had my nan's garden, which was really long. So there was like 3 different plots of, like, you know, where food was grown. And there was nothing, like, you know, I wanted to make an apple crumble. My nan used to say, I'll go down the garden and collect some apples in the basket. Do you know what I mean? You know, everything was there for dinner. If you had to buy meat, you had to buy meat. Do you know what I mean? Like, she didn't keep, she did keep chickens, do you know what I mean? But you know, like goats and cows and them things, no. So yeah, she would buy meat, but that is it, because everything else was produced for you, do you know what I mean? And when I look back now, and I'm like, wow, what a life.
Because we send our kids to school. Our parents didn't go to school like that. Our parents know that the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and you only need to put a seed in the ground. Can you go to a bank and get money like, or you can put a seed in a ground and feed you for the rest of your life plus generation to come?
Yeah.
So that's why they rob the earth from us, because everything them give us, our clothes of it, everything you shoot, it comes from the earth. It have to have something to do with the earth. That's why we pay all these bills. All these bills, people going crazy over bills, not knowing everything comes from the earth and everything being recycled. So where is it all going? Why is it going up? Where is this?
No, look at the money. I mean, look at the money, for instance. Do you know what I mean? I mean, all money is because they put a value on it. It's worth nothing. People need to get rid of the illusion that money is actually worth, paper money. It's not worth anything. It's as useless as toilet paper. Do you know what I mean? It's only because they put a stamp on it and said that is worth that amount that we're tricked into believing it's actually worth something. Do you know what I mean?
You don't know that you is the one who make it worth that. You are that make it worth that. Before that paper, it's you. The paper is your energy.
Yeah.
So
where does the paper come from?
Me.
The tree.
Me and you. And you.
But the tree, it comes from the earth, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but are we make it what it is? It's the, remember now, when we do something, we've been paid by money. So the energy that we give out, that's what we get back. But if you don't know your value, know your worth, know who you are, then you're not gonna know what that paper is. The paper is just like your car, your house, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
is
the lack of knowledge of that, because people put down money not knowing. The moment you put money down with the lack of knowledge of what you're doing, you automatically put it in yourself. So you have to understand what you are saying when you talk about money, because money is an energy. It's your energy. And that's a lot of people who doesn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people don't
know. And you know what? A lot of people just, buy what you need, not what you want. Do you know what I mean? There's so many people that just buy things that they do not need. Buy things that you actually need. Do you know what I mean?
But like they don't understand themselves. We've been locked up in the objective world. That's the thing. We've been locked up. We don't know that we are the creator of things.
Yeah. We think that revolve around a monetary system, don't we, at the end of the day? Do you know what I mean? And that's all we've known. But back in the days when there was no money and there was bartering, how did people survive? There was no money back in the day. Do you know what I mean? There was no money. What you had to barter. So if you had potato, you could have somebody's cabbage and barter that way. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? This bartering has got to come back to the way we're living now. Do you know what I mean? Because this is what's going to happen.
It won't come back until the mind of the people come back, because all things get the way it get is because the mind of the people. Whoever make your mind become that way, that's the thing. People will come and say, okay, we're going to start give these people, you can't just come and get a job. You have to have this paper right up like this and that. And we sit around and watch people who don't qualify for that job, but because they have the paperwork and whatever, them get the job. And we sit around and make that system become the system that take over the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
So when I look around here, I see some people suffering. I can't say anything because we created it, not thinking about my other brother. If my brother don't work because of a paper, he's not gonna eat, he's gonna lose his family and all of this. I see many families mashed up and messed up because of that, because they never have paperwork to go and get job. But their mind and heart was more pure than the person who was doing the job. And their ulterior motive is, and I see after 10, 20 years, what has happened. And it is where we are today.
Yeah,
so
because remember, like, my grandma was born in 1900, My grandma was born in 1900. She she passed away 1997, yeah, and she, you know, there wasn't no
I'm writing.
license for this and license for that, like license to fish, license for a car, license, a marriage license. No, this is all new BS. Do you understand what I mean? Like everything is revolving around paperwork, and you don't have to comply with it. Do you know what I mean? It is literally just a load of BS. So, you know, this is the way they try and force you into things. Do you know what I mean? But you've got to realise that there's the law of the land. Do you know what I mean? You know, and you shouldn't be pushed into, you know, because people say, oh, is that lawful or legal? Do you know what I mean? What? Because it's got to be passed through Parliament, statutes and acts. Because
We
it's
never
all
educate our
statutes.
kids on these things. We never educate our kids, and our kids go to school and get educated by them. You understand what I mean?
Mhm.
So what is important to our kids is not what's important to is not our importance. Is the importance of the system, the corporation, and all them things.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
our kids coming
Mhm.
out and standing up with these laws and these rules, and we don't even realize that this, oh, my kid pass, he get an A this, or he get an A that, not knowing that you have somebody who will go hold it down for this their life plus.
Yeah. 100%. And it's just bare trickery, isn't it, Jobless? Do you know what I mean? It's just trickery. Because you know the strikes with the doctors and stuff. I was looking at it, and it was like there was a junior doctor speaking, yeah, and he said, "What we have to do like 5-6 years in medical school, yeah, and then they still got to do about another 10 years when they go into, you know, the hospitals." So are you talking a big 16 years out of your life? Do you know what I mean? Wasted. It's not rocket science. If you come to me and you've got an illness, yeah, and I'll say, do you know what, Jobless? Gather up some of these herbs or whatever, do you know what I mean? And you know what, you'll be right as rain. I'm no doctor, but I will probably get you better. There's a probability that I will be getting you better. Do you understand what I mean? It's not rocket science. You don't have to be reading these things and training and all this. It's knowledge of yourself. You know, it's not rocket science, is it? Common sense. You know, so you're wasting all your life. Be going to school, going to college, going to university, wasting your life. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, Grace said, oh, I want to be a baker. Yeah. I says, and do you know what? You will be a baker because you'll be whatever you want to be.
That's it.
You know, she said she wants to be, you know, take up a bit of carpentry and that. Do you know what I mean? Do it. Do it. Do you know what I mean? Learn that trade.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. How can you ever say, oh, I can't be a gardener? Like some people like look at my gardens and how I dig them out and everything. And they're like, oh, how do you do that? Well, it's just I'm just like kind of self-taught. Do you know what I mean? It's just trial and error. If something don't work or don't look right, I can see it. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's just it just gets, you know, it just gets ridiculous, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? And it's just masking everything that we're on our journey to be. You know what I mean? It's distracting us from the being the real us, but now we're actually finding the real us. Things are trying to, you know, making sense, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? We're like, oh,
right.
yeah, like, yeah, we are the flower, for instance. Do you know what I mean? Is that Pop Scully on there? I don't know who's doing the live.
He's freezing. Hi, how you doing? I see you making shoes. Him freeze up. Yeah, he's a very, very creative designer, you know. I wanted was to help him to publish his thing. Lord of mercy, because boy, he make like bags, shoes, slippers, you know, clothes. He's doing great. Very, very creative. Very creative. I'm gonna be here for about next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I realize that
Do you know why? Do you know why they froze the live? Yeah, because they froze the live because they don't want to see it. You know what I mean? They don't want us to get it into our mind that we can do that by hand. Do you know what I mean? Froze the live.
That's mad, isn't it?
They
That's
don't want
mad.
You know,
to see your courage, you know?
just,
Courage,
yeah. They
That's
don't
what
want to
we're
see.
talking about, you know. That's what we're talking about, you know.
They,
I tell you.
they don't want to see us rise. They don't want to see us elevated, do they? To be honest, you know what I mean? They want it all for themselves, you know, through greed.
The education system is a smoke screen. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we're gonna
Big
go live
time.
today one of these days. I'm gonna like find out from him which day he want us to go live, and I try to get him some exposure. You understand? Because as I said, he sells he makes some nice stuff, very creative, you know.
That's
So
excellent.
I will talk to him
Excellent.
one of these days. Yeah,
I love to see
Um,
that. Love to see that.
absolutely.
You see that
Sorry for those who on TikTok. The live is freezing up badly. It's freezing up on Facebook as well. It's just mad.
Yeah, jobless. It's just it's just a stage, isn't it? It's like a stage, and then you've got the curtain, and then when you lift up the veil, it's like wow. Once you see it, you can't unsee it for what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
That's why you have to bring the
Yes,
awareness
people,
out.
our ants can do
More,
anything, our
more of our
TikTok
people out there
sometimes.
bringing the
Absolutely.
awareness, you know? We got to come together and spread the awareness, man. Spread it, spread it. Because that's what it is. No awareness of what's really going on and
Do you
what is
know?
what.
Do you know what? Sometimes you have to make good out of a bad situation, because I think they did a lot of people a good favour by everybody getting together with this COVID stuff, yeah, 3 years ago. Do you know what I mean? And would we be on here now? Do you know what I mean? So they've brought us all together. So I'm very grateful. Do you know what I mean? I'm grateful for that. You know what I mean? I'm so grateful that because we're all on the same page. So that situation where, you know, it wasn't a good situation, but it's brought all us together. Do you know what I mean? And for us to put our heads together and make solutions and everything else. So it's just great.
Yeah.
You know, I embrace that.
Done.
Yeah,
That
you know,
happened.
and others,
What's meant to happen?
if you rise to the occasion, then, you know, so some people now have the chance that we even end up come to have. We can come to ourselves right now and like, yo, no looking back.
Yeah.
So that's why we out here, you know, just awareness, 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 awareness.
Do you know, all we can do is like, you know, try and help people to a certain extent to, you know, make them think for themselves. There's only a certain amount you can do, because you can't lead a horse to water and make it drink. Do you know what I mean? It's impossible. But I still do plant that little seed in there. Do you know what I mean? For them, like to start it off. But if they want to take it and let it grow, then that's their business. Do you know what I mean? But I will plant that little seed, and I'll say, okay, I won't lecture them. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to. If anybody wants to know what's going on, I will sit down with them personally, like my neighbour. I said, really, you've got to be quite mentally strong to know the other side of what's going on with everything in the world. It's not what you see it as being and or what you've been taught. So I waited for the time, and she said, I'm ready. Do you know what I mean? So when she was ready, I sat down with her, and yeah, I just spoke about everything that I know. She kind of knows more than me now. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, whoa. She's overtook me now. She's like teaching me like big things. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like so proud of her like that, you know. But yeah, all you've got to do is try and plant the seed and try and
Yeah,
enlighten people. But
yeah, like what
start from the children. Start from the children, because they're our future. Do you know what I mean? And you know, our bit of knowledge is gonna been massive for them growing up. So we've got to think of the little ones, do you know what I mean, growing up, and, you know, train their mind to, right, okay, we're not going to sugarcoat this. We're going to tell you the truth from the start, because all that research that we've had to do, if that was instilled in us as youths, yeah, if it was instilled in us, we wouldn't have to be doing all this research now, would we?
100%.
You understand what I mean? So do it now. Teach them the truth from now. Do you know what I mean? You know, don't do it just to make them happy. Do you know what I mean? Because at the moment, this world is not a happy place, is it? You know, it's just being sugar-coated and whatever. We're happy. Do you know what I mean? And we want to make it happy, but them other people are spoiling it for us through greed. Do you know what I mean? But we can only be ourselves, can't we? So, you know, we can just be happy in ourselves and make other people's close to us happy. Do you know what I mean? And like you said, love leads the way. So there you go. Do you know what I mean? It's all about love. It's not about war and hurt and everything else, you know, that's negative. So I'm just watching him like making, what's he making, Grace?
Shoes. I don't know if he can hear us because it's freezing up. You
That's
see?
amazing, though.
But they
Yeah,
them
it's
kind of
freezing
knock
up,
him
but-
out.
Yeah, so we have to set a date, myself and him, to talk to come and showcase his stuff and, you know, bring more awareness to his things and see how people could get, you know.
Yeah, because you know what, it will encourage people when you're actually seeing it. Oh, sorry. When you're actually seeing it happen, when you're actually physically seeing it, gives you that encouragement, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? And you think, wow, I can actually do that. You know, don't doubt yourself, because once you start self-doubting, you know, it's finished,
That's
isn't it?
Finish.
You've always got to keep that spirit alive where you say, do you know what, I can actually do this.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Big up everybody in the place, everybody on the TikTok live, everybody on the Facebook live. I really enjoy the knowledge that is pouring out today. You understand? You know, bringing the awareness to the people and Lord of mercy, the enlightenment. I'm telling you, boy, so much thing going on and people don't aware of what's going on. As I was saying before, it's crazy, isn't it? It's mad where we're living right now. But anyway,
but Grace, you can tell that we're not like coming on the show to talk about like, yes, we're aware of what's happening, because I think we've come to that point where we're all aware now what's going on, you know, and what they try and have planned for us. But it's working on ourselves, isn't it? And it's keeping the positivity. They're not going to get us down, do you know what I mean? So, you know, this is what we do. We try and have the solutions, and, you know, we're here talking about planting food. We're moving forward, do you know what I mean? We don't care what they've got planned for us, do you know what I mean? I'm not even watching that, you know? Just move on within ourselves, do you know what I mean? And do whatever it takes for us to be happy. So, yeah, it's just encouraging, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. As I always say, just be an example for others to follow.
Exactly.
Be an example for others to follow. Thank you so much. Gratitude for time, space, and energy. Get it, Pop.
Watch it, man. You have to watch the frequency you're vibrating on. Because anywhere the thoughts go, the energy flow. On frequency, carry information. So be careful what information you receive. Because you don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. So be careful what you're attracting to yourself. You see what I say?
100.
Create reality. Our mind is always creating. That's the divine intelligence working. The energy is always vibrating. That's the eye and soul of everything. Because of nature's will. Life will never stand still. The sword I am that I am. I am the cause of everything that is happening in my life. So you got to take accountability for everything. It's only I say, when them thoughts come in your mind, man, and you don't want them, just reject them and recreate. Because remember, say, you know, you are the creator, you know. Watch it, man. Just apply these things to your life, and everything will be alright. A DJ
Bless soul representing, you know, I can't done the team. Empire team. Yeah, teach and learn, man. Teach and learn. Teach and learn. Information is not knowledge, no. Information is not knowledge, no. The only source of knowledge is wisdom. Teach and learn, teach and learn. We are the knowledge. Teach and learn. You have to know who you are. You have to know you are a star. No, you have to know who you are. You have to know you are a star. Know yourself. Know yourself. Else are you the wicked and the bad. Know yourself. Teach and learn. You can learn. You are bad conditioners, man. Like seed conditioner seed. Oh God, you have to know yourself. Else are you the wicked and the mad. Teach and learn. Teach and learn. Teach and learn. Hey, teach your truth and a higher frequency. Up and a higher frequency. Break to the night and a higher frequency. Jump higher frequency. Hey, teach and learn. Teach and learn.
DJ Grace the Calm Boss, the lioness with the lion energy. Super Empire team, I'm fully active, ready.
Big up on yourself. I'm gonna love you and see you
Big
later.
up, big up, big up, big up.
Have a great day, guys. Have a great day full of love
Gratitude.
and
Yes,
wonderfulness.
yes. Gratitude to each and everyone. Thanks, Skinny Pop, for the stars. Thanks for the gift and the TikTok to Naz and Rudy. Thanks for those who share, for tapping the screen. Thanks for those who come with the knowledge. Jablis, Rebecca, I appreciate you today. You understand me? Thanks to my friend, Lord of Mercy. They just freeze you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make it up to you. Lord of Mercy. It's all right. You don't worry. Everything happening in the right divine time. You don't worry. Okay? Yeah, so big up yourself and everyone that is on the live. You get what me I say? Big up on yourself.
Beautiful,
Remember,
beautiful.
you have to all
Love
accountable
everyone.
for
Love,
every
love.
single thing, everything all accountable. So my people, I always say to think about whatever you're gonna do before you actually do it. Think about the end result. Think about the consequences. You understand what me I
Yeah.
say? Think before you do anything at all. You understand what me I say? As Jablis earlier, don't just use up the brain, the mind. Go with the heart as well. You understand? Connect the
Definitely.
two. As the Jablis song say, the feelings and the thought go together and create your reality. So you know it go.
It is.
Come on.
They work in harmony together, don't they? So they bounce off each other. Do you know what I mean? It's the emotions and the feelings. So yeah, you've got to. It's all combined into one.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
100.
Yourself, and sooner or later, take care.
One love.
One love.
Appreciation. Good.